way. Here we go. I think I'll just boot up the game. As I say, welcome back to the domain of your chaotic doodle Diarashi here. We are back at it with more of the Sinking City. Let's see, where did we leave off last time? So last time, our friend Detective Reed got himself settled into the city. We did a couple of things here and there to get the investigation going. Regarding the expedition that went out to find out what's causing all the monsters and madness going on in this place that our friend Detective Reed has been directed to visit, Oakmont. We also did a couple side things at the clinic where we had to find one of our suspects, and let's see. I believe we have a clue leading us to the expedition team, but before we find them, I believe what we need to do next is find a diving suit. And so that's why I'm a little late. Had to get myself, had to wash myself off. As they say, before you dive, before you swim, you gotta wash off. Don't want to get like muck and grime in the water. I believe that's I believe it's standard. Not just swimming at the swimming pool. I think anytime you go diving, you need to wash up first before you get ready to go. I think. I don't know. I need to double check with my acquaintances who are more in the know about it. I have several like diving acquaintances. They probably know the general rules of how to prep before you dive. I would assume washing is one of them, but I could be mistaken. Let's see. Oh, it looks like we're ready to continue. Okay, let's see. See, we've done investigating over there. The department. Let's see. My Chronicle. Let me see. Where else to go? Oh, maybe I can head real quick to the. Let's see. Let me review my case. Oh yeah, there's these. I was planning on doing these, but let's continue the story first. Let's see. I believe next. We need to find the dive suit. Let's see. Located in western Grimhaven Bay on Sea Avenue between Levi, Coffin Avenue, and Deep Shore Road. Let's see. Oh wait, I already got a mark already. I just need to get there quick. Can do it right here. This'll save some time getting across the city. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Oh, did I read this? Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Robert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. Right? Yeah, I think that's the more concise summary of what I explained earlier. Let's see. Here we go. Well, the objective says to find the surgery, the log in the surgery ward, but I think that's done already. Okay, wait, looks like I've gone the wrong way. Those are not rats, I think I realized. I forget, was there like a sprint? Yeah, there is. If I hold the right trigger, I can sprint. According to the notes, the factory should be around here somewhere.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
You're not the same guy who was selling fish to me earlier. Where'd the other guy go? Okay. Might that be it over there? Looks like a place to get off. That might be it. Here we go. The diving suit factory. Oop. Go down. Oop. Got a few more. There we are. No more? Just occurred to me I don't have my gun on the ready. 3 pieces here, but none I can interact with. Actually, that looks like an intact suit over there. Just making sure.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Okay, never mind. Guess that's a no-go. I'm not gonna argue with the guy. This guy is supposed to be a trained diver, so he should know what to be done. What do we got over there? Pistol rounds. I'll take that. How about that one? Will this one hold?
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Well, guess we need something a little more pristine, is it? Map of Africa. Anything in this cabinet? Shell casings, gunpowder, I will take those. This over here. More gunpowder. I thought it would be a lot darker. This one looks cleaner. What do you think? Guess this one's good. Now you even got a harpoon gun and a flare gun. All evidence collected. Suppose this place has been fully... all done then. I dropped down, but I'm kind of afraid to. Don't think I'm going down that way. Let's see. Alright, I think everything's all done over there. Let's see. Diving suit of the same type we used in the Navy. Oh, but in a good state. I should be good down to about 100 meters in it. Alright, now we need to head to the... We just need to find a boat, I think. I think we can find one at the port around here. Let's see. Take it easy. Don't wanna fall down, after all. figure he'll get around a little faster now. Let's get around. Let's check it around here.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Okay, I'm totally not hallucinating. That was not even the same guy who was masquerading as the other guy selling the fish. Who are all these imposters? Let's see. I mean, I'm taking a wild guess there'll be a boat around here I can use to get out. Because I could not find... I don't think I found the name of the place I need to go. I don't suppose you can lend me a boat.
The mayor's cursed these days.
Don't suppose not. Can I use the boat that the other guys were using here? I think I already looked around here.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Okay, I suppose I'm not using these boats here. There was another boat, I believe. You know, it's a little bit of a... Probably not too much, but this experience reminds me a bit about the time I was playing Alone in the Dark a little while ago. I think it was actually a year ago. Over a year ago I played Alone in the Dark. I think that was the ship I came in from. Let's see if they'll take me out. Or maybe not, that's probably not it. Where on earth am I going to find what I need? Let me see. Expedition Anchor Point. The expedition's final dive was made near a cluster of underwater rocks known as the Devil's Teeth. The Devil's Teeth are not far from the Oakmont port. I have the coordinates and should be able to get there by boat. Yeah, here's the port here. Oh, wait. Oh, it is over there. How did I not see it before? To the map, it should be right down here somewhere. There it is. Okay, looks like we didn't have to navigate the boat around, we just need to get to the point. Let's see. I take it this is where we gotta rig up and dive down. Is this all there is in this spot? Looks like it. I can't climb up here to see anything else. Don't suppose there's much else to do around here anyway. Suit up, swim down. I look like a big daddy in this thing. I really look like a big daddy with all those portholes in the front there. You know, I forget, were the old suits designed with more than one porthole? Or was the monocular design pretty much paramount? Well, I mean, they also have viewports on the sides too, but I don't think they offered much in expanding the peripheral awareness. What's this?
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
Okay, I guess I'm following the lamps to find where I need to go. Suppose that's the way. Before I go that way, though, I want to have a look around down here. And it looks like I have no map. I figured as much, but couldn't hurt to see if maybe somebody had charted this seabed. Let's see. I take that as the harpoon gun. The bottom is the flare gun. What do we got?
This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
Possibly. Could be alien too, is another. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, just a propeller. Guess one of the ships went down here somewhere. Did I worry about finding any bodies down here? I mean, I guess that's to be expected. There's somebody's bell. One thing I'm fortunate for this game, at least this what the heck? There's something up there that is messing with my vision. Do I go down? I gotta go down. Hopefully, I think I better get through this part fast. The flare here. There we go. Just follow the lamps and we get out of this fast before our sanity struck. What's this? No indication of anything vital. Wait a minute. Oh, here's something.
I'll see you if you... No! You! No!
Uh-oh. Sounds like I may be in trouble. There's a fully intact skeleton down here. Is that a recent or a... clear this thing away before it drains my sanity. Is that it? Maybe I better move before it comes back. Hopefully we find the expedition soon. Think what may go on if we linger here for too long. Hey, looks like we're out and about. Key evidence collected. Didn't find all the evidence yet?
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Yep. Something's up. This guy think he's a bunny or something?
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Do not know what that may be about. Let's see what we got here. Albert was the only one who saved. The crews were rioting, afraid of his insanity. Cast him. Let's see. Anything we can draw from this? Nope. Nothing right now. That looks like a whale. Let's see. These are just empty suits, right?
The suits are all cut up.
So apparently they... For some reason, this expedition team seems to have deliberately isolated themselves if they destroyed their own diving suits. No way to get... They'd have no way to escape. What in the world?
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
I need to zoom in, or... Oh, I got it. Innsmouther attacker. Oh, I got it already. Let's see. What's on here?
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor! Take me, make me, I beg you!
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes! First, second, third, opened by the aura! You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
What goes on here? You know, for a minute I thought he was going to attack me, but it didn't seem like he did it. He wouldn't do it just yet. Let's see what we got. Innsmouther attacker. A photo of the Innsmouther killed in the underwater temple. He's wearing a strange amulet with an image of a fisheye around his neck. For some reason armed with a ceremonial dagger. Let's see. Madness emanating and the mad scientist. Let's see, I have a choice here. Save the survivors or abandon the survivors. I have to abandon the survivors. Their infectious madness is too dangerous to bring to the surface. They knew the risk. Can't leave the survivors to die here, even if their madness may influence others. This was not their fault. What to be done, though? There may be great consequences what I decide to do here. Last time I was presented with a choice. I believe I was either allowed to give up the Innsmouther who killed Albert, or let him go because he wasn't in his right mind. This time I need to decide, do I save the survivors or abandon them? I think I will take the humanitarian route, see if I can save these survivors. This might be greatly consequential, but I don't believe I have it. I think they are my best lead to figuring out what to do next. Let's see. The Titania incident. The Titania crew went mad and started a massacre in the port as a result. Let's see. There's something here. Let's see. Here we are.
Perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
I have a feeling that may be the archaeologist we were notified of last time. Let's see, Albert Saviors. I thought I had a new clue, but not yet. Hello. What goes on here? Looks like we're about to piece another scene here. I'm gonna start all the way over there first. Let's see.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
Something went on wrong here. Here we are. I forgot, I just approached.
Forget him! Get the seed and the seal now! We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Let's see. Maybe it was,
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits. Forget him! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
okay, no, this isn't the sequence. Maybe they planned first.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
And this?
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
I believe they ran.
Forget him! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. Then, the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
I suppose that is what is left. You see. The Innsmouthers attack. The Innsmouthers ambushed the expedition on the seabed in the caverns they had discovered. They waited until Professor Dough took the artifact and then attacked. The attackers seized the professor and the object, leaving the remainder of the expedition to their fates. Let's see. There may be a strong correlation between the artifact and the scientists. No? Let's see. Oh, here we go. What's this? Madness on the Titania. The outbreak of madness on the Titania was caused by Albert's presence. The crew exiled him on the lifeboat to stop him. What's this? Albert was the source of this madness. Albert Throgmorton was the source of the madness that made the Titania crew kill one another. I suppose that is the conclusion drawn. What may that be over here? We have here a photo op opportunity. Prehistoric photo, and we got all evidence here, and we have more points. Let's see, let's use it. I upgrade my combat or my mind? Let's see. Maybe I'll do something to improve my combat proficiency. Or should I do my vigor? More bullets? Actually, let's do that. Actually, it looks like I already have it. Let's see. Field medic, bandolier, or deep pockets. Let's do that. Carry more revolver rounds. Have a little more of we need to defend ourselves with. Suppose this is all I can do for these men for now. There's nothing more we can do? The temple discovered by the expedition was a place of worship for the weird creature. The statue and the prehistoric ruins looked like they were made not by the hands of man. I don't know why, but I'm being notified. Let's see. The Innsmouthers plot. The Innsmouthers know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact and Harriet, the one who took it. Let's see. Save the survivors. I have to save the expedition. I must tell Robert where the survivors are and start searching for Harriet. Okay, so we're gonna let Robert know first, and then let him know about Miss Doe, I believe. Alright, looks like we're going back out in the water. Or no, looks like we're surfacing already. Wasting our time here. Ugh. I've been told it's not a very good idea to ascend very quickly when you're diving. You undergo a state of narcosis. And it could be very detrimental to your system. From what I've been told. And that might be the result of it. If not the madness going on in this city already. This is a strange state to be in. It's definitely a dream. It feels too ethereal, too abysmal. What goes on there? We back in the hotel already? Something happened, and I do not know what. Last thing you want to hear in battle is the click of an empty gun. Don't forget to reload your weapon. Certainly is a bad thing. Let's see. The Innsmousers attack. Innsmousers ambushed the expedition on seabeds. They waited. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. So I believe I need to find my way to southern Old Grove. Assume that's somewhere in the northern district. Okay, here it is. Throgmorton Manor, right there, actually. Not too far. Anything change with this? Just curious.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
I guess nothing else there. Yeah, I think I said it before. I assume the top line is draft date and the bottom line is his birth date. It would make sense if we were to assume 97 means 1897 in this context. Alright.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
I think before I go to report to Throgmorton, I actually think I'd like to take a look through these. Let's see. Which should I do first? Let's see. This city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. It came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman, locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly, and my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road, crying, till some Innsmouser kicked me and ordered me away. Let's see, where is it? Eastern part of the Salvation Harbor near the crossing of O'Callaghan and Old Church Road. Salvation Harbor. Let's see. Crossing of O'Callaghan and Old Church. The Old Church here. Somewhere in this general area, I think. Actually, while I'm doing it, maybe I can mark them all. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today, I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was so much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor. There were terrifying screams from the outside. I could not run, could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. Eastern Coverside, corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport. St. Elmo Lane. Here it is, St. Elmo, and where's Kingsport? Somewhere in this general vicinity is this part. Mirrors, mirrors. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but I've never caught a straight view of the stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. It seems it's time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. Let's see. Intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. Western Advent. Might be up here, I think. West Advent. Purity Road and Oak. I see Oak here. Where's Purity? University, Carpenter, Burning Valley, Murdoch, Washington. Down here, perhaps? Here it is. I'm gonna mark all these. No matter how different my visions may be, they're always so frightening. Today it was a man. He left a house in southern Old Grove on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Street. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning exaltation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense. I bent in two and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Curse the newcomers," and I prayed he would stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. Grove on Warwick, between Seaside and Hillside. See. See Seaside, there's Hillside, Warwick. Somewhere in this this part of the block, I guess. Disgusting exaltation. Call of the ocean. Tonight the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remember a huge apple tree and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking East Brown Street in Central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I need my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into its depths. Central Shells, East Brown Street. To the east of the corner with St. Michael's. Okay, here's the Shells. East Brown. There's East Brown. Corner of St. Michael's. East of the corner. Somewhere in this vicinity, looks like. Static in ears. I was walking the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street towards Helog Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt it, and when it happened, the vision was gone. Eastern Reed Heights. Let's see. Here's Grimhaven Bay. Okay, here's Reed Heights. I guess in the eastern area. Somewhere on Lombard between Helog and Bullock. Let's see. There's Helog here. Jack Road, Museum. Actually, let's see. Oh wait, here's Bullock. So where is Lombard? Somewhere in this vicinity, I take it. 5 more to plant. Voices from the pipes. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision in Western Reed Heights, near the crossing of Avon, Ward, and Baker Streets. I saw a man, naked and covered in blood, in a room without doors or windows, surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes. He was cutting himself piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices, so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? Let's see, Western Reed Heights, near the crossing of Baker, Ward, and Avon. A 3-way crossing, eh? Let's see. Here's Avon. Must be one of these corners here. Near the crossing of Baker, Ward, and Avon. Somewhere in this general intersection, looks like. From behind, I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent, and near Oak Street I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter, and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. Western Advent, near the corner of Murdoch and Oak. Let's see. It's Oak, Murdoch. Somewhere in this vicinity, I believe. Let's do some crafting too. Looks like that's all I can muster for revolver rounds right now. Would make some antipsychotics, but I'm full on those right now. The terrible fetus. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of a child's cry. It happened in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Avon Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window, and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaky hand, something like a last will. And then I saw the thing stalking him. A fetus on thin, pointy legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking. I can't forget it. Let's see. Washington, Oaks, Avon, and Oak. I believe I saw this before. Washington Street between Avon and Oak. Somewhere in this general area, I believe. 2 more to mark. Let's see. Lullaby Crossroad. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow, because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happened in Coverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of a bitter, sweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes, giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that, I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. Let's see, Western Coverside. Near Tanner and Old Church. There's Old Church. Where's Tanner? It's not too far from here. Maybe this is the first one I'll investigate on this, from these letters. Innsmouthers notes. The local Innsmouthers scared me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their face pursued me even in visions. Recently I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down the Whisper Street. I barely made it to the Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifice. I still remember his name. Obed. Northern Grimhaven Bay, at the corner of Hubert and Whisper. There's Whisper here. Now, where's Hubert? There are 2 places to go that are close. Maybe I'll head up Old Church first. I believe I can walk to this part. Just be careful not to fall in. I don't know if there's a particular order to do this, but figure I'd just go with it. Here we go. Just go at the next main intersection and turn right from there. Or maybe not. I'll have to go around somehow. Probably see if I can highlight this. Western corner. Tanner and Old Church. Should be up this way. I wonder if I can find some street signs up here too, so I don't have to pull up the map every time. Alright. Hopefully they don't bother me. Infested area. I have to go in there to find out what I need to here. This is the corner, isn't it? Let's see. Felt dizzy in my mouth. Saw a woman with kind eyes give me a drink and whisper something. That seems rather unusual. I suppose it's not unusual. Church. Can't go through there. I could walk through there. What's that? I mean, I'm here, but must be more. Western corner of St. Tanner Old Church. This is the spot. Maybe I must venture through here. Let's see. Got a brick here. That does not look good. Keeping my distance. Oof. I think that's it. Oof. Those things are oh so too much. Hopefully that's it for now. That is a lot of stuff there. I think I'm venturing too far to see anything else. Find anything else for that matter. I think I'll make some pistol bullets. And one revolver bullet. Let me have a look here. Maybe there's a clue here. Hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. Among them, I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffers from vision and marked the places where they happened. Is he trying to avoid them? kind of strange to figure out what the order is for this is. Mentions having visions. I was wondering if the mind's eye might point to anything. Interest. Oh, something marked over there. You know, I think I am going to have a quick look at this, see if I can find notes on this, side quest for him. If there is possibly an order to this, maybe I have to do it. Otherwise, I might be wasting a lot of time trying to do this. Letters from Oakmont. Okay, looks like I found something here. Looks like I have to look around here more thoroughly. Thing of interest around here. Oh, something here. Should probably keep an eye out for places like these. Can't carry any more of these. First aid kit. How's my health doing, actually? Doing quite well, actually. More materials here. I'll gladly take that. What trap? Interesting. Would not have seen that coming. Something here. Materials for us. Uh-oh. Where are they? Down below us. Oh. Maybe I should get down. Where's my health at? There we go. Oh, blast! Ah, what a way to go. I have not found a way to deal with those things yet. Maybe I should do the... there's a, I believe that side quest at the clinic might give me more insight on how to combat these things. Perhaps, but then again, I might find myself more and deal with these things. Oh, very tough call. Let's see. Okay, this is a new corner actually. I think I found the place to go. Only question is how to deal with those things. I saw this guy beating on somebody a while here. Over here. Can't carry more of those. That's a bother. I can take those though. There we go. Wondering if I can get that thing loaded before I move on. Maybe I should use that foot trap. Gonna set one right here. There we go. That way I will not be trapped again. That'd be one of those larger ones. Oop. There we go. The whole swarm of these things. There we go. Oh. Good. Ah, where did you come from? Where did that one come from? Oh, man. Thought it'd be a different case, but I guess not. Ah, That is new. Good lord. Maybe this is too much for me right now. Okay, so where should I go next? Really curious about. I don't know what to do right now. Let's see. See, there's really nothing help us with that right now. Actually, let's go ahead and see about. Go ahead and talk to Throgmorton after all. Maybe he'll give us some ammo we need. Tools and ammo. I don't know how long before I find things like shotguns and rifles to really help elevate the playing field a little bit. Just right over there, it seems. Just across from this pad. Here we are. Suppose it makes sense that Throgmorton would have statues of gorillas on his estate. Even his sapient visage. So there's Albert. There's Albert Throgmorton obituary. In loving memory, Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton and descendant of a robust bloodline, died on Thursday at Oakmont Port, aged 25 years. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words and prayers sent by the citizens of Oakmont. Here we are. Let's see.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed, in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
Let's see. Sanders left them, or there was a mutiny on the Titania. Both were pretty true.
The crew of the Titania mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
Let's see. Innsmouthers knew about the ruins. They wanted to kidnap Professor Dough. I mean, both seem pretty... They seem pretty evident.
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
How's this connected to my investigation? What do I get out of this? Perhaps it's time I do talk about having some compensation in this.
This smells of trouble. Innsmouthers seem irritable, and my doctor says that drowning's not too good for me. So, why should I help?
I'll pay you a decent sum for this job. And you came here to look into the madness, correct? Professor Doe shares those visions. She found something inside the ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert, one of great importance, shall we say, one at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
Very well, I'm in.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Alright, what do we have? Foot traps, hand grenades, more experience. Where's Glover gone? Herbert Glover's address. I think I'd like to use that point now. Let's see. Submachine gun. Gotta get that one too. When close to death, slowly regenerate a limited amount of health for one last fighting chance. I think I'd like that, actually. Having so many moments where I'm just getting trampled. Obituary from before. Let's see. Quid pro quo. Oh, the fate of the expedition. Throgmorton's expedition was attacked in the depths beneath Oakmont. Professor Harriet Dough, expedition's leader, was captured. The others were all left to die. The attackers all had distinctly fish-like features. Innsmouth syndrome, as the locals call it. One of the assailants was killed in the fight. Carried a dagger and a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fisheye. This can't be the only attack they had carried out. There must be evidence of more such crimes throughout the city. Throgmorton's task? Robert Throgmorton wants me to find Professor Harriet Dough. To do this, I must investigate and discover who attacked his expedition and kidnapped her. Why don't we do this one as well? Where's Glover gone? Mr. Throgmorton asked me to find out what happened with Herbert Glover, a collector of fine arts. Herbert Glover's address. Herbert Glover lives on Goldbridge Road in central Oak Grove. His house is situated between Windhap and Century Avenue. Let's see. Goldbridge Road is right there, just in front of the house. Between Windhap and Century. So it's somewhere in the vicinity of this block. What do we got here?
The mortician has touched him up well.
Would seem so. And they covered his eyes with coins, I noticed. I suppose Mr. Throgmorton would mind me having a look around his place, would he?
The door won't budge.
I figured as much. Private rooms were probably out of the question. Wonder if this may be Albert's room. Could possibly have been. Guessing Mr. Throgmorton's room is over that side. Here's the basement. I just noticed, but I think they got a pool table here. Yep, pool. I love to play some pool. Yeah, you know, I think a while back I didn't know the difference between pool and billiards. And I found out with billiards, the thing is the game has no like pockets in the table. According to this, the Glover place should be somewhere around here. Or no, the next block over. My bad. Oh, I should probably do this one. This one improves my melee. Falling hides deal half the damage. Man-eating eels deal half the damage to you while swimming. There are man-eating eels? I was not aware. Oh, I should probably have gotten this one. Get more experience. Alright, I believe I'm on the street where Glover's place should be. Maybe I'll be clued in which one of these is Glover's place. Probably not that one, I'm sure. Maybe it's that one over there. I just noticed like a mark here. Oh. We got company already. Already we got my trouble. There's something in these foot lockers. Powder shell casings. Take those. Should probably make more of these. Can't open that one. This is Glover's house, right? Know what that's about. We have here. Francis Throgmorton is now single.
Why keep a 40-year-old newspaper article?
Francis Throgmorton, the city's darling scholar and adventurer, is once again an eligible bachelor, but the text unreadable, unfortunately. Letter to Mr. Throgmorton. It is with the deepest regret that I must inform you that the price for the piece you have requested has changed once again. The demand for it has increased, and now it is triple that which we agreed earlier. I know this is the second time that I've raised the price, but the extreme circumstances of the flood make each piece almost invaluable to me, as I cannot replenish my collection. Herbert Glover. Let's see. It's just a simple range. Let's see. This probably leads out, I think. Let's go down. Probably get the pistol ready. More gunpowder, some shell casings. What do we have here? That's an interesting piece. Can't carry any more of that. I think those are pistol rounds. I think these are revolver rounds. Statue's head. This one probably goes upstairs, I believe. Hopefully there's no more surprises around here. I cannot hope to deal with that. What do we have here? More revolver ammo. Something else I can't carry. Probably pistol ammo. I wonder if I load that thing, can I... Nope, still can't. Actually, wait, I think that's one of the med kits or something. You know what? Maybe I'll use that. Kind of a crazy thing to have to hold both triggers just to use all these items. Mr. Glover, I presume? Oh, I think he's dead. Maybe. I smell a setup here.
Eyes still wide open. Guess he didn't see the killing blow coming.
Indeed. All these stuff lying around. Might there be something vital here?
Only slight scratches around the keyhole. Whoever broke in knew how to pick a lock.
What's this?
Huh. That's a lot of warning shots.
Something here. Here we go.
I'll find out why the old ape wants you so bad.
Is that mirror or is it another mirror? Hold on a minute. What's this?
What's that?
Picture of a mirror.
Looks like they're short a full set. One of the mirrors was taken.
Seems so. Gonna piece together the crime scene here, I take it? Let's see.
Squint, run! Oh, God! Okay, I've killed him.
Easiest gig in this district. You grab the mirror. I'm gonna go see what other loot we can take from Mr. Moneybags here.
Who are you? What in K's name are you doing in my house?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I think I see the picture here.
Easiest gig in this district. You grab the mirror. I'm gonna go see what other loot we can take from Mr. Moneybags here.
Who are you? What in K's name are you doing in my house?
And let's see. This must be the last
Squint,
step.
run! Okay, I've killed him.
2 men broke in to steal a mirror. One of them, Squint, cracked the safe, but Glover discovered him and shot him. Second one killed Glover.
It's most probable that the second man took the mirror. It's all the key evidence here, but we're not done yet here, are we? I remember there was one more door back here. I assume this goes out, but
The door won't budge.
Wouldn't hurt to see if there was anything of interest in here I might have overlooked. And over here. Searched here already. Leave. Nothing with the phonograph there, I think. Nothing on the table. Nothing on the shelf. Can't take any more of that. Nothing more here, it seems. Ah, boy. This game has me so very intrigued. I don't want to just have to do this like once a week. I think I should do more of this. Let's see. Wonder why you would have this. Let's see. Mr. Throgmorton asked me to find out what happened with Herbert Glover, a collector of fine arts. Hubert Glover lives on Goldbridge Road in central Old Grove. His house is situated between Windhap and Century. 2 men broke into Herbert Glover's house in Old Grove to steal Herbert Glover's house. One of them, an experienced thief named Squint, proceeded to crack a safe, alerted the owner, and got a bullet. The second burglar killed the owner with a knife. Squint mentioned that this is not his first robbery in the district of Old Grove. Wonder what that symbol means on the corner there. Could be related to piece here. See. Maybe let's see. Oh, wait, I have an idea of what to do. Maybe if we go to the archive in town, we can probably see what we can find out about the... See if there's been any reports of robberies. Maybe this will give us a clue where to look, where to find, where to go next with this. Crazy idea, but it just might work. Should probably do a quick run to the Chronicle or somewhere. I figure the Chronicle might have clues where we need to go. It's hard to be sure which way to go from here. Can't find a... Don't see a phone booth anywhere. Let us see. You know, I would assume the quick travel point would be somewhere close to the key locations, or at least within general vicinity of them, like the manor. Maybe I should check the street in front of the manor first. You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kinda can't wait for it to rain again where I am. There's been a few spells of rain. Excuse me.
All the news that's fit to print. Paper, mister.
That guy with the top hat, you can almost assume he's the Ripper or something. That coat and that hat. I mean, I could probably just walk fast. I don't have to quick travel, but it would be nice if I did. Just hop over across here, can I? It's like crossing the road. Watch for traffic. Don't get keel hauled. Who knows? Alright. Chronicle should be just around this corner somewhere. Should be back on... I think I'm back on the church in... I can go back and try to scrounge through that place, but I think I'm gonna wait until I've got a few more skills and buffs, and a little bit more ammo and firepower, because whatever goes on in there is tough. Let's see. Okay, the Chronicle is just across from here. Actually, the police department might have, might also have clues. They get reports of, really, they get reports of, like, all the things that go on in the city.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Problem, officer? I just want to use your archive.
Look, all I want is access to your records during my investigations. Otherwise, I'll keep out of your way.
Oh, that's all you want, is it? Was making us look like idiots in front of Mr. Throgmorton not enough for you?
Look, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intent.
Well, that's what you did. A newcomer must know his place. Let me be frank. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal in here, newcomer.
Hey, easy, Officer Lyons. I don't want any trouble.
Well, good. That's a start. You can use the archive, but only because you have Mr. Throgmorton as your patron. Keep that in mind, Reed.
Duly noted. Yeah, if there's anybody who would know anything about petty theft, it would be the cops, I would think. See, there's Lion's office. This must be the archive. Here we are. Let's see. Here we go. Property crimes, misdemeanors, complaints. Property crimes, I think. Maybe suspects. Instrumental crime, documentation, impounds, criminal pattern? Nothing here. Would theft be a property crime or a misdemeanor? What's the... I'm just gonna assume property crime. Let's see, suspects. Actually, let's try this. Phillips O'Connell. Here we go, here's something that might help us. Alias Squint, sex male, age 46, resident unknown, crime, numerous burglaries in Old Grove, breaking and entry, tax evasion. Possible associates, Sydney Stokes, no alias, male, age 21, resident Oakmont, Massachusetts, Northern Salvation Harbor, west of the intersection of Moreland Road and Salvation Road. Jaywalking, lollygagging, jury duty, dodging. Petty, minor offenses, apparently. Let's see. So he's in Salvation Harbor, in the west of the intersection of Moreland Road and Salvation Road. This could be useful. Okay. Northern Salvation Harbor. Over here. West of the intersection of Moreland Road and Salvation. Let's see, there's Moreland. Where's Salvation? There it is. So it's west of this intersection here. Somewhere in this vicinity, I take it? I'll search along this strip of road and find out what I can. I'm just going along with this case because right now I've got no leads on how to find Professor Dough. Let's see. There's the quick travel. The Advent here. Salvation Harbor over there. There's a quick point here. I can probably use that to get around. Let's see. We gotta go the other way to get moving. There it is. Alright, let's see. This is the closest point I could use. I should see if I could find a west point I could quick travel to along the way. Would be very useful. While I'm at it, maybe I should take up doing the clinic job. I mean, the more info I have on these wild beasts, the better. Let's see, I think I just follow along marsh, I think this way. Hopefully I don't run into any more wild beasts, or at least not a really large contingency of them, or I can make it to where I need to go. Which one is this? Okay, Squint's file. You know, it's kind of interesting. My map isn't plagued with all the landmarks I put up. Let's see. Just take the right, I think. Just gotta maneuver around this wreckage. There we are. Just gotta get over there. Feels like something's dragging on me here. Alright. So Sydney's place should be somewhere around here. Let's see, Moreland, Salvation. Found another quick point to travel. That may be it over there. Sid, would you happen to know where Squint may be? What a dump. What do we have here? Letter from the morgue. Mr. Stokes, the price for a separate burial for your mother, Martha Stokes, is 30 bullets. The morgue cannot give you a discount. There are more requests for burials than we have resources or manpower to satisfy. You must make the payment in 2 weeks or we will have to inter your mother in a mass grave. And just Carla, hey, welcome to the domain of your chaotic dude, Arashi here. We're just playing some, we're playing the Sinking City. I hope you have a good time. We're just doing some investigating here. And what the heck is that thing?
I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is.
I can't be sure, but I'm almost certain that's a cat. Yeah. For having me, no problem. I hope you don't mind watching me trying to investigate in here. Yeah. Getting something or another. Hello, what's that over there? Martha Stokes, I take it.
Rest in peace.
Got here some revolver armor. No honor among thieves. Sorry, but I needed those rounds. Finally found a good streamer. It can't be that good. I'm just smoldering. Uh-oh. What is that sound? Oh, not you again. Come on. There we go. Please tell me you were the only one here. Oh boy. There's clues upstairs. Ah, nuts. Sydney Stokes, I take it?
Looks like Squint was having a bad day. Survived getting shot just to be stabbed to death. But who did it?
Oh no, this is Squint. I like watching these kinds of things. Alright. Let's see. My senses are tingling. Towards what? I do not know. Okay, maybe this. Oh, what do we have here?
At long last, I'll fix what that old ape lover Francis did to you.
Something over here. Oh, here we go. Sydney Stokes, how'd you get in here? Really like RDR2. Oh, I'm not giving any spoilers once you get angry. Oh. Well, I'm not playing, I don't, you play, wait, are you talking about The Sinking City or Red Dead Redemption spoilers? Yeah, I would appreciate no spoilers for The Sinking City. Let's see, Sydney Stokes, how did you get in here?
Sydney Stokes, I presume.
Aye, that's right. Do I know you?
Don't think so. I'm here about Herbert Glover. I believe you know him. Or, should I say, knew him.
Okay.
How did you get in here?
Nice trick with the wall. How'd you manage it?
It wasn't me. She put the wall there with some kind of hocus pocus.
Who is she?
You said she put the wall here. Who is she?
She's our employer. I don't know her name or anything. She promised us a good payout for a simple job, and I fell for it like a chump.
What was your job? Where's the mirror? Describe her. Maybe I'll start from top to bottom. Hopefully we'll get all the details as we go.
What did she hire you to do?
The job seemed simple enough. Go to the collector's house, grab some fancy mirror, and then hoof it out of there.
You from Japan? No, I am actually, living in the Americas. I wish I lived in Japan, but unfortunately I do not. Even though my model would suggest I would originate from there, but no. As you probably cannot tell from this visage, but I call myself the Doodle Kaijin here, so one would be quick to assume I'm from Japan. Let's see.
So where's this fancy mirror now?
She took it. When me and Phil met her with the goods, they got into a big blowout and she shivved him. Okay, what am I to do now? Phil was the idea guy, I'm just a sap.
Describe her for me,
Come
will
on,
you?
Paint me a picture. What did this woman look like?
She was tall and thin, very thin, just skin and bones. Mean like a rattlesnake. That's all I can remember. I didn't look too close at her.
Right, and why kill Glover?
Were you hired to kill the collector too? Or was that just for laughs?
I swear to Kay, it wasn't part of the plan. It was an accident. The guy started shooting at us and I panicked.
You panicked? Really? That's your excuse?
Oh, please, as Kay is my witness, I didn't mean to kill anyone. I'll give you everything. I have. Just let me walk.
Let's see. What do I do here? The tough call. I have been taking a humanitarian route so far. I let the Innsmouther go earlier. I pointed George Throgmorton to the to the surviving expedition team. B&G is so insane. Thank you very much. I did my best with this one. This is just a start, after all, if I plan on going further, but I do like this look. Of course, this isn't my natural look, per se. Let me show you what more represents me, see? I did design this myself, as well as this form. This is my usual form. This is the form I like to take, but for the Halloween season, I decided to debut my other form. This is my chaotic doodle form, and allow me to show you my Kaijin doodle form. You have to turn into 2D VTuber. Yes, but I feel much more natural in that other form than I do in this form, really. But of course I do like both of these. In any case, now I have a crucial decision to make here. Do I let this man walk? Of course, the brooding point is, killed a man. But of course, this was an accident. This wasn't part of the plan, and he was not in his delirious mind either. You know what? You have, as far as you know, as the police are concerned, you have minor offenses. They don't need to know about this. I'll let you go for now.
Look, you might be a sap, but at least you're an honest sap. I'll look the other way, but you better get scarce, and fast.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. You won't see me again, I swear. Here, take this. Thanks again.
Let's see. Sydney Stokes' testimony and evidence. And we've collected some key evidence here, but we have not collected everything here, have we? I don't think there's anything more to do with that. Maybe more around here somewhere. Perhaps down there as well. Ever since, which one do you like the most? Are you talking about my forms? Well, I find this form to be very dashing, very cool, very well designed, but I think I prefer my other form more. It feels more natural to me. In the way that I like to feel myself as feeling a little silly and goofy. But I will retain this form, as I promised that this form was going to remain on the screen for most of Halloween season. Which VTuber of yours is 2D, can you show me? They are both 2D actually. This form and the other form are actually both 2D. Except this form has a little bit more rendering done to make it feel a little more fleshed out. I can't help but feel I missed something. Already looked at that. Now, what have I missed? It says I found key evidence, but I have not found all the evidence in this place. And that's what I want to find first, is all the evidence here. Once I find all the evidence, they will reward me with experience. What do we have here? There we are.
Oh, Ma. I killed him. What have I done? What in the world have I done?
Take it that wraps up all the evidence here.
What do you want?
Nothing more now that I have collected all my evidence here. You haven't had a toggle, am I right? I don't believe so. Is there a setting for that? Let's see. Something incomplete, man. I'm afraid I don't quite know. Wait, are you referring to my model or something in the game? Because I'm a little bit confused here. If you're referring to my model, Well, there is something I'm doing with that. I haven't quite, well, no, I do have something. I just haven't worked out some, more, what's the word for it? A good workaround to, being able to toggle between this model and the other model. At least, seamlessly. There's just a few steps. It's all it takes, but I think, but I use a toggle for your model. Yes, 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 as I'm saying. Well, things here and there. Let's see. Photo trophy plate, an old newspaper. You see, the woman who took the mirror. An unknown woman took possession of the mirror that the thieves stole from Glover's residence. She killed Phil O'Connell, also known on the street as Squint. She said that she'd fix what Francis had done. She may look old, but there's not a frail bone in her body. It's still more than capable of murder. Sidney Stokes, along with Phil Squint O'Connell, were hired by a strange woman to steal a specific mirror from Herbert Glover. Stokes accidentally killed Herbert during the robbery. They later met with the woman at Sidney's place where she killed Phil, took the mirror, and locked Sidney inside. Sidney couldn't remember her in much detail except that she was thin, old, and had a bad temper. I should return to Mr. Throgmorton and tell him what I found. Suppose there's nothing left to do. You want a disc? No, actually... No, this is a, digital game. Really creative. Thank you very much for that. I still have ways to go before I reach the throes of, like, even, what's a certain, VTuber level that I aspire to? Well, I mean, tiers like, Iron Mouse, or, what's another big one? Well, I mean, tiers like Iron Mouse, Vexoria, those such levels are far beyond my grasp. I made something for you. I'm surprised. Should I show it to you? I don't know how you could. I mean, I don't think, if you're going to link it, I don't think that's such a good idea here.
Get that rock out.
I'm just a little bit... Sorry, not for you. Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's see. Finish my project, I really want to show you.
Quit staring, newcomer. Get that rock out of here.
You definitely like it, mark my word. I do not know how to approach this. Keyboard.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Really, I really wouldn't know. It sounds interesting, but I really shouldn't be accepting links on my stream right now. It's just I'm just trying to tread these things carefully. Well, thank you for diving into the domain of your chaotic doodle. That is very much appreciated. Let's see. Now I just figure out how to get across from here. I think it's safer to go from this side back to Throgmorton. You're on Twitter. Yes, I am on Twitter. Here we are, back on this street. Let's see. Follow this road back. Here we are, back to the manor this way. I think I'm gonna use one of these real quick. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna head back and inform Mr. Throgmorton about Mr. Glover. An unfortunate development, but I believe he'll know what to do. Or at least he'll probably know who to inquire about. Back at the manor. Throgmorton, I have some unfortunate news regarding Mr. Glover.
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. And he wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
Oh, I see you are one of those. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm interested in any new additions for my stream overlays. Thank you very much. Right, I think I kept Sydney out of it.
Their employer decided to bump them off. Now, I hope that's not standard business practice in these parts.
You've proven to be far more valuable to me alive than dead, Mr. Reed. You have nothing to worry about in that regard.
And now reward.
All right, I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Let me guess. You want me to track down the mirror?
Yes, and the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
I think I shall accept the deal.
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. May rest his soul.
What's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
What do you have here? To understand me, I'm an animator. I want to show you my project and get your feedback. I'm good friends. Ah, dear. I don't know. And I'm very particular who to interact with. It's no bother, but you know, I have my pride. Like when it comes to being in the art world, really. But I do hope you manage well on your pursuits. I'm just not really a good judge of art, really, even though I do my own. Let's see. Let's see, do you have enemies about these records?
Your father was a prominent man. I'm sure he had enemies. Anyone come to mind?
None who would outlive him.
About the records?
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr. Reed. But if that's what you need, so be it. Take this key.
Let's see. Seems to be it here. Don't know how many more points I got. Bob Morton's expedition to the depths beneath Oakmont. Let's see. Oh wait, I could probably look this up in the police archive. Now I can move this thing forward. Ah, so much to do actually, but I don't know. I don't know what to do actually. I do want to continue, but I think I'm a little exhausted now. I think I'm going to actually give it a rest today. It's a little earlier than I planned, but I think this is a good time to call it. Yeah, I think this is a good time. So anyway, I think this is going to be it for today. I thank all of you for joining in for more of the Sinking City. We'll come back another time for more, to play more at a certain point, but I think this is a good time to quit it for now. Before I set off now.